Namaskar, Acharya Dhaneshananda Abadut from Copenhagen. This Copenhagen is the Prout Global Office, and I am saying here. Sri Priya Sarkar said, Prout is the progressive utilization theory propounded by Sri Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar in 1959. It is the first socio-economic theory that takes into account the entire human potential, including the mental and spiritual, while advising a socio-economic path for the benefit of both the individual and the society. Prout has five principles, and these five principles is the main thing on which Prout philosophy stand. First principle is no individual should be allowed to accumulate any physical wealth without the clear permission or approval of the collective body. The second principle, there should not be maximum there should not be maximum utilization and rational distribution. There should be maximum utilization and rational distribution of all mundane, supramundane, and spiritual potentialities of the universe. The third one is there should be maximum utilization of physical, metaphysical, and spiritual potentialities of unit and collective body of human society. The fourth one is should be a proper adjustment among these physical, metaphysical, mundane, supramundane, and spiritual utilizations. And the fifth one is the method of utilization should vary in accordance with the changes in time, space, and person, and the utilization should be of progressive nature. Prout, the progressive utilization theory, has its own approach to solving these problems and of this present time and to bring out a gradual economic democracy in the world. Without economic democracy, it will be very difficult, it will be practically impossible to solve the present problems of this universe. The world of today, fragmented into so-called multi-nation states, should be reorganized into different zones, socio-economic zones, and that will be the starting point of this solving solution of this problem. The criteria for socio-economic zones are same culture and tradition, same economic problems and prospects, topography, and ethnicity. These are the four things on this basis we like to reorganize the socio-economic zones to solve the problems of the economic side by maintaining a social harmony with everything. Developmental planning, how it will be for each socio-economic zone, there should be separate developmental planning. The planning should be done in a decentralized way, not in a centralized position. It should be a decentralized thing. The aim of such planning should be to make each economic zone self-sufficient. There in terms of either in the terms of material wealth or in terms of purchasing capacity. Prout has four types of parts of economy. One is people's economy, psycho-economy, commercial economy, and general economy. People's economy deals with the essential needs of the people. In general, the production, distribution, marketing, shipping, storage, pricing, sales, freight charges, pro-forma costing, and all related activities of such essential needs. Purchasing capacity, what is how it will be resolved? The minimum requirements can be assured through guaranteed purchasing capacity, which should be and in the constitution for a fundamental or cardinal human rights. This will give the citizens of the country legal power if their minimum requirements are not met. Hence, the necessity of purchasing capacity will be reinforced by constitution law. As people's economy will deal the minimum requirements and people's subsistence problems, it must take procedure, it must take precedence over the other parts of the economy because this is related with the population, the peoples, their main things in their life. People's economy should also be concerned with the development of both private and cooperative industries. Private industry would be limited in size and scope to prevent monopoly production and exploitation and would be required for to function as a cooperatives. Once they grow too large, the cooperative industries are the best means of independently organizing peoples so that they take collective responsibility for their livelihood. People's economy also includes employment for all, the eradication of mass poverty, the development of rural economy, the phase-wise socialization of land into the hands of those who work physically or intellectually for proper production, practical training program to impart skills which enable people to find employment in their immediate urban or rural locality. Work placement and the transportation, transshipment, loading and unloading of any material, even if they are not economically viable in the short term. It is also concerned with the generation of cheap power and the supply of water, which are essential if people are to control their local economies. Finally, it includes economic decentralization, cooperative and block level planning. While people economy is concerned primarily with the provision of the minimum requirements of life, psych economy is concerned with the increasing in the psychic fabula of the individual and collective mind through appropriate economic activity. People's economy will be the main concern of undeveloped and developing countries. But psychoeconomy will gain increasing importance in the future once the problems of subsistence are gradually solved. Psychoeconomy will be the major importance in a highly developed and mechanized economy where the people may only work a few hours a week and have much spare times. Psychoeconomy has two branches. The first branch endeavors to eradicate exploitative and unjust economic practices, behaviors, and structures. It will counter all economic and psychoeconomic exploitation and make people aware of how capitalists, in their singular or collective role, exploit society and create unhealthy artificial demands which not only poison the mind but also encourage dangerous habits detrimental to psychic sanity and psychic sanity and expansion. The first and foremost duty of psychoeconomics to wage a tireless fight against all degenerating and dehumanizing economic trend in society. It will find a new and creative solution to economic problems to nature the maximum utilization of psychic and spiritual potentialities. Psychoeconomics will add the glaring glamour of economics. Commercial economy. This part of economy is concerned with the development of scientific, efficient method of production and distribution, which will not incur loss and where output will exceed input. The aim of commercial economy is to ensure the maximum utilization and rational distribution of resources for the benefit of all. General economy. Although some development has occurred in both commercial and general economy, there is scope for much greater development. In this way, Prout will help and solve the world economic problem, not only economic, socio-economic side, and help people to stay in a proper way like a human being. Thank you. Namaskar.